Greetings, Mrs. VacLab enthusiasts. And here we go again with another Mrs. VacLab live pre-recorded. So all these three machines, Mrs. VacLab has not been featured using them in a video. The one in the middle, the little Vaclife hand vac, she's only had a minimal amount of use with it off camera. But the yellow and the black machines, the uprights, she's never touched. Not at all. So give her a break as she figures them out, and we do a rather long Mrs. VacLab live. So our plan is that she's going to use one of these machines on the second floor, and then use the hand vac to do a second floor couch. And then the remaining upright she's going to use on the first floor, and then use the Vaclife again on our first floor couch. So take it away, Mrs. Lab. Oh, by the way, the only thing I've done for is I've set the height on this Eureka light speed. Yep, believe it or not, even though this is worn medium pile carpet, you have to set it almost all the way up. So go ahead. I assume you're going to use the yellow one. Oh, by the way, I measured the weights. The carry weight of this is 7.5 pounds, and the carry weight of that's about 13 pounds.
Good thing I'm not carrying them.
Yeah. So let her rip. This yellow Eureka Lightspeed, if you're just joining us for the first time, is not mine. It's on loan from Mr. Thomas Rechtenwald. So it goes back with him next time he comes up and we do a mini-meet. And I'm going to, while she's plugging that in, I'm going to move this Vaclife out of the way. Is Rosie going to help? This is November of 2022, and the whole family's gotten some, cough, colds, whatever it is, various sicknesses. Yeah, and we are all recovering. So hopefully we don't poop out during the video. I love Rosie's kind of like greenish eyes in the background because I have the flash on. Yep. Anybody had any snow yet? We've had a couple of very brief snowstorms, some light flakes here and there. Nothing heavy yet. And she's decided to do barefoot. Yep, there we go. As usual, when we're done with all of this, she's going to give you her opinions from the womanly standpoint of her likes and dislikes for these three vacuum products.
There's a cord holder.
Yeah, there is a cord holder.
Cord holder. Get
Yep.
there. Come on. Got it.
So the history behind this yellow Eureka is that Thomas found it. I guess it was a trash pick, curb find, whatever you want to call it. And he put a new brush roll and a new belt in it. And then I just kind of cleaned everything out in a previous video. That's it. We did find out during the whole house carpet cleaning using this Eureka that probably because of the brush roll running at a fairly high speed and it being so new and stiff, that this machine is a heavy carpet shredder. So if you have delicate carpet or you want to save your carpet, don't use this machine. This machine does have a fairly strong exhaust, and if you see some dust blowing around in the camera like I can, that's why. So I can feel it from where I'm standing. You see an awful lot of dust floating. So it does have some fairly strong exhaust right there out the front sides. It'll definitely blow stuff around. Yep, I can feel it strongly from where I am. So what do you all think of the sound quality? I think it's just kind of medium. It's neither loud nor soft. It's just kind of in the middle. Okay, down the hallway we go. Going down the hallway. And I've got to drop off this hand vac here that I'm holding on to. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, I'll catch up with you. You're going to have to replug here pretty quick. Yep. Definitely going to have to replug.
Oh, I have to replug?
Yeah, you'll have to replug. I moved the hand vac. Now Mrs. VacLab is going to go and replug. It's going to be on the other side of that wall. Then she can probably get the next 2 rooms, we hope. There we go. Mm-hmm. It definitely makes vacuum lines, that's for sure. But look at all that dust. That thing's kicking up. Yeah. So you got a strong exhaust that's in the front, and I have many machines that exhibit that characteristic. It's going to blow around whatever happens to be in your air. Cord management time. Oh. Yeah, tight. You a good girl? Yeah. You a good girl? Yeah, of course you are. Yeah. Well, that thing's got a lot of pickup in that bin. That is a clump. And it's mostly going to be my carpet. Isn't that, Rosie? That's right. It's going to be my carpet. Yeah.
There, you walked up. It's the piece you walked up.
Why don't you move the chair? Move the chair. That's all her crafty stuff. Run out of cord? Yeah. Might have to deplug? No? There you go. Oh, no, you made it.
Yeah, just made it.
Just made it. Well, I think pretty much no matter what carpet you run this on, you're guaranteed to get some kind of pickup. That's for sure. Yep, it's definitely there. It swirls around. Great cyclonic action. Do you want to go ahead and wrap the cord up on this, and then we'll take a look at what the brush roll picked up. Yep. So up next, she's going to do at least something on this couch. So while you're wrapping that up, do you have any initial thoughts?
I gotta know where to wrap it.
It's going to be, yeah, there and then down there.
Oh, under.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, it's a short wrap. Yeah, well, it's a shorter cord, shorter wrap distance. I think Thomas told me that he remembers seeing this machine when it was new, which was many years ago. Maybe like $60 or so. That's US dollars. So keep that in mind. Definitely an economical machine. Has an extension tube, and it has a crevice tool that is an extension tube itself. So
I just dropped hair on the floor.
Oops. So what do you think so far? Just brief, real brief. We'll do the summation downstairs on the first floor. We have more room and more time.
Easy to use. I like that it goes forward pretty much by itself. It's pretty easy. It just goes.
Yep. It's got a grabby brush roll. Okay.
There isn't much to, pushing it or pulling it, but I mean, going forward, It just takes off.
Okay. So this vacuum is almost, but not quite, twice the weight of that little Bissell Power Force. Go ahead and flip it over, and let's take a look at your gorgeous long hair that I guarantee you has somehow gotten up into the brush roll somewhere.
I can cut it all off.
Yep. So let's see what it's like. So, not much. Okay, so over on the right-hand side here, just a little bit. This thing is so... See, look at the bristles. That is medium long, really, and very stiff because it's new. So there's some of her hair on that side as we go across. Some of her hair on the other side. Basically, in the middle, not much. And, of course, there's the dog hair that, you know, sticks via static electricity to the bottom of all plastic vacs. Okay, so put that one off to the side. And go ahead and grab the hand vac, and I guess you don't have to do the cushions or anything like that. And give this one a whirl.
I don't have to do the cushions?
Well, you can do it. You can do them if you want to.
Ah.
Yep.
Hey.
Now this has a light. Well, no, that's actually gonna. If you push this, then that goes plop. Yep.
Oh, yeah, there it is, light.
Yep.
Light
And then
bulb.
there's the light. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is version 2 of the Vaclife hand vacuum.
It's like, where's the rest of it?
Yep. And they made it run at a lower and slower speed because the first version of this I had, it ran at a higher speed. However, after about 10 charges, the unit just stopped working. It wouldn't take a charge. So I asked for a replacement, and this is a replacement. I was able to confirm with the company that this lower speed is now normal. So if you have one of these, I can confirm that the machine will start at a higher RPM, and then it will slow down a bit. And that is normal. Might make the battery last even longer. So try it a couple different angles and see what's most comfortable for you.
Flat.
Well, yeah, I like that. It's pretty easy. So, how does it feel to use?
Easy.
Okay. It looks like we're cleaning a clean couch. That is not the case. So even though we do put a towel over it, our dog Rosie will still get some dog hair on it periodically. It won't be much, but it'll be some.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Okay.
I can see there's stuff in
Yes,
there.
yes. And there it is. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple of different things here. I have another filter assembly. And let's go ahead and let's pop this off. That's right. And then you can just leave everything on the couch, so to speak. But let's take this filter assembly out. And then just take a peek at it. And we're going to put in a fresh one for the brown couch downstairs. There. So you think that you got a perfectly clean couch, that your couch is, you know, just fine. And look at the hidden dirt or difficult to get dirt that this Vaclife got. And that's what I really like. So you can see there's a little bit of debris in there, but most of it is really stuck to the filter. And that's an outer filter. There's also an inner HEPA filter in there. They separate. You can see that in a previous video. All right. So let's, I can take that downstairs, but we have to go and...
You gotta get the blue vacuum.
Yeah, we got to get the other vacuums. So, tell you what.
I can manage this one.
Oh, you can do that one? Well, I was going to get the yellow one. Do you want me to get
the blue one?
Well, I'm carrying the camera in one hand.
Well, I can't carry 2 things.
Okay, all right.
That won't work.
All right, so there she goes.
Bring it down and come back up.
Here I am taking the yellow one. And I'm going to put this close to where we're going to end up. By the way, you can use this hand vac to do stairs. So I've tried that and it worked pretty well. It's not going to get anything deep into the pile, but it certainly will be a great surface scraper. So there's the little Bissell up there. Come on down. Yes. Do you want me to come up here and get that?
You're gonna make me not be able to.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, I'll come up and I'll get the blue one.
You're on your own.
That's right.
If the knee goes, you catch it.
All right. Here I go. Yep, I'm now walking backwards down the steps.
So yes, I have a bum leg right now.
Yeah. Okay. Did she make it? Well, there she is.
Limping, yes.
All right. So before we get started, I will have you change the filter assembly out. And there is the other one all ready to go.
Do I just sprinkle the dirt on the floor?
If you want to, I was just going to leave it someplace.
Oh, we're going to compare what couch collects more.
Sure, why not? You can put it right there on the table. There's dirt on our table right by the couch. Oh no. Whatever will we do?
Oh, I think I'm doing something wrong here.
Yeah, that won't work too well. Won't fit. That's a ticket.
Hey, never claimed to be a vacuum expert.
Yeah, and then hinge the bottom and then click the top.
I'm doing things like a lefty. Wrong.
Okay, that's it. You're in. Okay, wonderful. Plop that on the couch. All right, now we're ready to go with the Bissell.
Where's the rest of it?
Yep. This is 7.5 pounds carry weight. That includes the cord. But will she like it better, worse, or the same as the yellow Eureka? And this one is newer, too. Really tiny. Yeah. That thing is really tiny.
Reminds me of a kitty vacuum.
Well, it kind of is one.
It's like, there's nothing here. Am I holding a vacuum?
Yeah, isn't that weird? So there's no height adjustment, and this vacuum is much lighter, can be more difficult to push on pile carpet. So what you need to do is back up and use a lower handle angle, and then that should be easier. No, it's very, very short cord. Really short cord. Yep. So just because it's lighter doesn't necessarily mean it's easier to push. How about that? All right, you can definitely see some pickup in there for sure. It's got a fairly aggressive brush roll too, and look at where some of the dog hair kind of, ends up. So static cling again.
Couch now
right.
or after?
Might as well do couch, and then we can leave the room. Yeah. By the way, the coughing you're hearing is just because we're a little on the sick side. It's not really because the stuff's in the air.
No.
Yeah. Yep. And the speed just starts high and then slows down all on its own. So if you don't want to see dust kicked up when you're vacuuming, it's not getting a HEPA exhaust filter that will solve that problem, because it's just blowing around what's currently in your air. What you need is a vacuum that actually directs the air currents down towards the floor, or at least significantly away from you, and it shouldn't be that strong. So these inexpensive vacuums, they blow at, well, full CFM, so to speak, sometimes even right in your face or your leg or wherever it is. Okay.
The moment of truth.
Yep.
Not as much.
Looks like the green couch probably need to be cleaned a little more often.
Well, that's the one she sleeps on mostly too at night. So.
There you are. And you can just, when we're done, you can just plop it right next to it. So it still picks up a bunch. There we go. And if you see any white stuff on either one of these, that's going to be, like skin cells. And there's definitely some of that there. So, okay. So that's the Vaclife. Now let's go ahead and finish up with the Bissell. Actually, if you want to bring the, let's see. I'll see if I can put this back together with one hand.
Oh.
And then, let's see, can I do that with one hand? Is it possible to do that with one hand? Yes. Aha. Okay. So we can talk about all three when we're done. If you ever have any trouble pushing your vacuums or pulling your vacuums, as the case may be, make sure to lubricate your wheel axles. Are you going to start in the dining room?
Where do I start?
Okay, all right. Let me see. This one. Put that on the table. All right, go ahead. Which way are you going to go? To your left? Or right where I am? Okay.
Always where you are.
All right. It's so small, it fits between chairs. Oh, okay. Back around the other side. Plug change time. We're in the final stretch.
That's not how to turn up.
Rum, 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 rum. Nice carpet lines, I suppose. Well, that gets in tight spaces, all right. Time to move the chair. Yeah, look at that. It got rid of yeah, the marks, the little chair marks mostly. Yeah.
A little vacuum.
Yeah. Oh, it's got agitation. That's what you're hearing going on the carpet. Oh, oops.
With the back wheel.
Oh, well, that's nothing.
Only the back wheel. No demise.
Right, let me grab big yellow over here, and then let's examine the underside of the Bissell.
Oh, yes.
Let's see what
What's
we got.
in the bin? Okay.
Yep. So that's a fair amount.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fair amount. This one has agitation too. And let's take a look at this. It's a very narrow, as in not wide brush roll, to be sure. So her big 2-foot long hair pickup, there's some right here. And maybe one there. And that's it. Okay, so less hair on this one. And you can still see, obviously, because it's a plastic vacuum, you have all my dog Rosie's hair accumulating in various places. All right, so traditionally in these, we do bin dumps and then use something to suck them up. But before we do that, I suppose, I guess it doesn't make any difference what order we do it in. So full commentary on these particular machines, and we can't forget the hand vac, because it's the first time she's really used it on camera where she can make comments about it. So what do you think?
What am I talking about first?
Pick one.
Oh, of these two, which would I pick?
Yeah. What would you pick? Which one would you pick and why?
Well,
They have pluses and minuses. You know, I think prices of these things would be kind of the same, although the era of when they were available was completely different. I mean, obviously, they still make the one on the right or something similar to it, and the one on the left's long gone.
Yeah. Well, this one definitely is a little bit harder to push.
Going forward.
Going forward.
Yeah.
Unless, like you said, you're back enough on an angle, and then it kind of starts going. I don't like that the handle goes up and down, you know, because this is a removable handle, so it's constantly jerking. That's
it's
me.
an extension tube.
I don't like that. I feel like,
Right, okay. Cheapens it, you think?
It's just me, yeah. It's like, oh, it's going to fall apart. I guess if I had to pick one of these, if I had to vacuum the whole house, I'll go with the yellow one, I guess.
Yep. A little more traditional style and operation, Eureka.
Not sure how much carpet we'd have left if I used this on a regular basis.
Well, both of them are, I'm sure, carpet shredders. Most of what's in the bin is not going to be fine dust, to be sure.
So, I mean, this one may be heavier, but it wasn't that heavy as far as pulling back towards me, and definitely going forward. This thing did its own thing.
Yeah, absolutely. How about sound quality, if that matters? To some people, it does.
I don't even remember what they will sound like to compare.
Okay, so nothing.
That's not a
nothing.
Nothing was standing out that was like, oh, this is awful.
Okay, so both acceptable. Neither too loud nor too soft.
You know, they might be loud, but not unbearable.
Okay, all right. Isn't that interesting? The older model, that's a little more traditional, has a height control. She likes a little bit better, but this one weighs, the Eureka weighs several pounds more carry weight than the super teeny tiny Power Force Compact. All right, so now...
No bin dump yet?
Not just yet. We got to talk about this Vaclife here. So you had a chance to do a couple of couches, And I don't know if you actually done the stairs just yet, but so what did you think of this?
Stairs. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. So what did you think of this? So it's a hand vac, but it's got one of these scraping brush rolls on it, like little flappy dudes. Yeah, and it does a nice job. I think it's personally unbelievably lightweight, but we're here to hear your thoughts, not mine.
I think it's a very easy, light vacuum, and you said you do different angles. Well, I mean, I did what I thought I could, and it was easy to use, so.
Didn't hurt your wrist? Didn't seem heavy using it?
Didn't hurt my wrist, nope. No, I mean, if I had to vacuum with my arm on an angle like this for a while, that would just be my arm bothering me, but not the vacuum itself. But
right.
But no, I mean, nice vacuum, easy to use.
Yeah, battery lasts, lightweight. Okay, fantastic. How about we do the bin dumps? But I tell you what, let's go and get the. Let me go and grab the filters. That we have 2 filters from the Vaclife, and we will use one of these vacuums to vacuum off the filters because I got to do something with it anyway. Oh, so, or do you want to grab them real quick? I'll send Mrs. Lab.
Gimpy to do more walking.
So, have any of you owned these machines or something very similar? Leave a comment in the comment section below. I think it's kind of strange, personally. You have a machine that's so lightweight like this, and going forward, it wants to dig. And I've seen that on a lot of vacuums, some lightweight, some heavier weight, but they don't have a height adjustment on it. So if you have low pile carpet or bare floor, this wouldn't matter, but we have medium pile carpet. There you go. So we can just do the dumps. Well, I figured you'd use one of the hoses.
I know. Okay. Big chunks off. And, okay. Oh, yeah, look at them. Look at all the pieces.
Yep.
This reminds me of years back, banging a filter in the trash. Mm. Come on. Yeah.
Long time ago, we had a Dirt Devil Vision. We bought it when it was new in 2004. Had it for, I think, about 8 years before we had a problem with it. It was, what do you call it, eggplant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was actually our first bagless machine we ever had.
Yeah. Constant banging the filter out.
Right, right. All right, so how do we get this monstrosity apart? All right, twist.
Oh, look, a filter to bang off.
Yep, there you go.
So let's see. There's that guy.
Yeah, well, I'll clean that out later. I've got a blower that I'll use.
Oh, look, line up the circles.
Yeah. There you go. That's it. Yep. It's got a guide. So let's see. Yep. So anything that's kind of, well, carpet-ish looking, that's going to be carpet. And then you can see my dog Rosie's hair.
And then we see these
a lot of fibrous material. You notice what you don't see in both of these vacuums. That's what you go ahead and dump it. And that's not going to change what's going to happen. You don't see a lot of fine dust. Its vast majority of it is fibrous material, and that's because both of those machines are low airflow. So a lot of fibrous material. That comes up with agitation. So no really high airflow in either one of these machines. They pick up, but they're surface scrapers to be sure. Okay, so which one do you want to use to pick up the blobs? Or you can use both.
The one plugged in.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Do you want to put the yellow bin back on?
I'm not using the yellow bin.
Okay. It's getting lonely for its base. Cool.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now this Bissell is going to be kind of goofy to use because it's got an unbelievably short hose, but it has.
I'm not going to just go.
Yeah. The long pipe that it has.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Twist.
Is the handle.
Ah.
Yep. There you go. That's it.
Lots of white dust.
Yeah.
That's a short hose.
Yeah. So you can put the extension tube, which is the handle, on it, or not. Aha. There we go. And got a little twist click.
Wow.
There we go. That's it.
I did it without any help.
That's the ticket.
Make sure I run the cord over.
Yeah. Okay, how are you going to orient this thing?
There we go. Just want it behind me.
See both at the same time. Yeah, I want to see it filling up, if we can.
Okay, there we go. Just off to the side. Ready?
Yep.
Obviously, I can't get that.
Yep. Now you can vacuum the little blobs up. Well, that would be weird. I mean, I guess you could do it that way, but...
Well, see, I had it the other way, and I thought it looked wrong. I guess, indeed, it didn't look wrong.
Yeah.
I see a little notch down there. Does
Yeah.
it?
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to jam it down in there.
Oh, I thought there was a notch that I had to
Not really, no.
lock onto.
No, that's just push, twist. That's fine. Okay.
Looks good to me.
All right, good enough. Oh, yeah.
Wait, I gotta clean those.
Oh, yep, you can. You can just use the hose.
Is the hose gonna suck it right up?
We'll see. Yeah, it's not going to fit in the hose.
Nope. Good. I'm safe. I'm not a lefty, so... You say there's 2 parts to this.
No, this one actually whistles. It's the most hilarious thing. So that actually, you have to grab the base, and then you grab the top here, and then you twist. No, well, down, maybe more towards the bottom. Might be easier.
I don't have jumbo hands.
It's on tight. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's it. Yeah, and then pull out. Yep, that's a ticket.
Dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so hilarious. Even fully clean.
Oh, that one just
bin and everything.
turned like nothing.
Yeah.
There's one.
It whistles.
Whee!
And now we're all achy. So we're in our mid to upper 50s, so sometimes you get a little achy, especially the missus, because she's done a whole hour nonstop. So let's hear it up for let's hear it for Mrs. Lab. All right, she survived.
That just means I'm going to get Starbucks now.
Yes. All right, thank you so much for watching, especially the ladies. I know I have a heavy female viewership on this channel. Appreciate it. And thanks for watching so much. And Mrs. VacLab, anything you want to say?
Till we meet again.
All right. Happy vacuuming.